Hello, welcome back to physics. We're going to be doing calculating vector components part 3. Here we have a couple of problems. They're more of a word problem flavor. So we'll read the problem, we'll figure out what we have to do, and then we'll do it. So the first problem says a velocity vector has a magnitude of 10 meters per second and it points to the right and up. Its x component is 6 meters per second. What is the y component? So the number one thing for every physics problem you do, even the simple ones, is draw yourself a picture. I've been doing these problems a long time, and I draw a picture for every problem. Because sometimes just by drawing the picture, you can figure out what to do, and drawing a picture will actually prevent you from making very simple mistakes. So the very first thing we're going to do is draw a picture. So what kind of picture am I going to draw? Well, we're going to read the problem again very carefully as we draw the picture to make sure. But I know I'm going to need an xy axis, because I almost always need one when I'm drawing a vector. Now it says it's a velocity vector, which by now you know a velocity is a vector. It says its magnitude is 10 and it points up and to the right. So I have no idea what the angle is, so right now I'm just going to put it like this. It's a vector, I'm going to put it there. It says it's 10 meters per second, so I'm going to label that right on top. Now if I wanted to, I could give the vector a label and all of that stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. Up and to the right. Its x component is 6 meters per second. What does that mean to you? That means if you shine a flashlight down, the shadow that this vector makes with the x-axis is this direction right here, and this length would be what we call the x component. So if the velocity, let's call it v, I guess we didn't just go ahead and do that. Let's just call it, v, vector, is 10 meters per second. So if the velocity is called v, then I'm going to call v sub x as a vector, and that length is 6 meters per second. So we know the length of this arrow is 6 meters per second. The question is, what is the y component? So we're given this